Hello, everyone. I saw this article posted through Twitter the other day, and it caught my attention for several reasons. For the sake of context and completion, I'm going to read the article in full and then give my comments on what I thought or what occurred to me after I read it. A hiker wore a bandana for sun protection. Then she found an anti-Muslim note on her car. The woman set off for a hike on Monday, said Carolyn Jones, Public Information Supervisor for the East Bay Regional Park District. When she returned to her car at the California park, however, the woman discovered that the vehicle's rear window was smashed in and her purse gone, Jones said. Additionally, there was a note left behind. "Hijab-wearing bitch," it read. "This is our nation now, get the fuck out." The woman, Nikki Pancholi, told the San Francisco Chronicle that she does cover her head with a bandana, but she is not Muslim. The newspaper reported that the Pancholi, 41, has lupus. KNTV-TV reported that she was trying to protect herself from the sun. "When I saw it, I was in shock," she told the NBC affiliate, speaking of the note, "that someone would feel so much hate to do this. I realized that this is the climate after this election, but I didn't realize someone would be so ignorant and in so much pain to cause so much harm." The incident happened Monday at Mission Park Regional Preserve in Fremont, California, Jones said. The woman arrived at the park a bit before noon and spent about an hour in the parking lot. She was blogging and videotaping herself. Jones said she believed the work was part of a quote-unquote peace project or something along those lines. Then the woman went for a hike, returning to the parking lot just before 4 p.m. That's when she discovered that her car had been broken into and found the note. Authorities are investigating the incident it should be as, an auto break-in and as a hate crime, Jones said. Quote, "Everyone is welcome and this is a deplorable thing," Jones said, "and it's a priority of us to get to the bottom of this." Pancholi told the Chronicle that the incident left her fearful. "I did not come the next day for my hike because I was scared to come," Pancholi told the newspaper. "I didn't know who was watching me. I would like for the violence to end with me." Although the note did not directly reference President-elect Donald Trump, the incident was among several that have been reported in the aftermath of his Election Day victory. In Georgia, a teacher said that she found a note in her classroom telling her that her headscarf isn't allowed anymore. The note also instructed her to tie her headscarf around her neck and hang yourself with it. At the University of Michigan, police said that a stranger approached a female student and threatened to set her on fire if she didn't remove her hijab. The woman complied. In an interview that aired on CBS's 60 Minutes earlier this month, Trump said that he was so saddened to hear that people were harassing others in his name. "And I say stop it," Trump said. "If it helps, I will say this, and I'll say it right to the cameras. Stop it." The incident at Mission Peak Regional Preserve comes about a year after a group of Muslim men were reportedly attacked and harassed at another park in the area. KNTV reported in that incident, which was caught on camera, a woman made anti-Islamic comments when she confronted the men who were praying. Jones described this week's crime as unusual and said that hate speech is not tolerated, period. "We really want people to know that this is an isolated incident, a deplorable but isolated incident as far as we can see," she said. "And we want people to know that they're welcome here. No one should feel intimidated coming to a park. No one should feel afraid. No one should feel unwelcome, and parks belong to everybody, and everyone belongs there." So the first thing that jumped out at me after reading this article, aside from the author's spelling and grammar errors, was actually the absence of two key words or their variations. Claimed and alleged. There is no skepticism presented here at all. So far as the text of the article is concerned, this event occurred exactly the way the alleged victim claimed it did. And as well, even though the author acknowledges that no reference was made to Trump in the note or in anything having to do with the event, a connection is inserted anyway. And it's also very interesting that the author mentions that the incident was among several that have been reported in the aftermath of the election. The author is forgetting, or choosing to be ignorant of, how so many high-profile hate crimes have turned out to be fabricated over the last year. Let's take a quick glance at just a few that we've seen in the past few months, and especially after the election. Now, I have no idea whether or not the note left in the woman's car is a real and true event. I make no claim as to its veracity. But neither does the Washington Post know. Yet they report this story without any objective uncertainty. And in doing so, by treating this allegation as simple fact, by inserting a political connection where none existed, the Washington Post has produced pure propaganda, and is helping to fuel the kind of fear, suspicion, and division that will only incubate the very hatred they claim to oppose. Thanks for listening.